hopefully a few more get added soon.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the MFL Ramble. Oh, just need to turn the volume off there. So I can listen to the chat or watch the chat. I've got my laptop up next to me as well, but like a complete buffoon, I forgot to turn that off. We will be watching games. We'll be doing all kinds of things. But as you can see, the software we're using at the moment likes to stack people 2 by 2 over the top, which is going to make it a little bit of a ball ache for streaming games. But we are going to try anyway and stream games. But we've got lots of excellent games coming up this evening. At the moment in the chat, we've got Andy Official, Big Mr. K, or Big Mark, as we like to call him, who's on the show and also released his excellent new Yorkshire Tea and XP podcast as well, which is well worth tuning into, chaps, if you haven't listened to it yet. But also video, but more podcasts and more content, the better. Also in there, we've got Hoodwink. You alive, mate? He's been in Paris for the last, 4 or 5 days, doing a jolly, playing football, getting absolutely hammered. We've got Jimbo in there, Bob Flynn, Jacob, Kev Hurd. He's in both. You can see him on screen and you can see him in the chat. I'm Reezy. Let's ramble indeed. So at the moment, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to stream games. So it's probably going to involve me fiddling with stuff while we're on the screen. But let's try and work it away, because at the moment we're going to be very small. We shrink each other like that. And then we pull the games up. And then I flip that little switch there. Just like magic. Then we have the screen up. So yeah, we're not going to be able to stream every single game. You know, we're not pros like Jimbo yet. But we will do our best. But before we move on, let's say who we've got on this week. And the first person we've got on is, of course, Kev. He's joining us from a hotel. How are you, mate? You well?
Yeah, I'm in Hoodwinkville, sunny Livingston. So, yeah, the land of the Hoodwink. It's a nice place. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah, just working away. Busy day today, and looking forward to the stream tonight.
Nice.
And the MFL games. And meeting these chaps as well. So.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, we've got some old people from the Discord on here today. We've got one person I've never met before. I've spoken to him plenty, and he's been in the Discord for ages. And that is Joe, a.k.a. Kodap. How are you?
Hello, yes, I'm very well, thank you. How are you guys? Nice to meet you all properly. Just saying, I think before we jumped on, there's a lot of people in the Discord who you kind of speak to all the time, but you don't really put faces to names or usernames. So yeah, it's nice to be on. Happy to be invited.
Nice. I'm sorry, it's a bit of a weird format. Like, I mean, we can see each other and talk to each other, but unfortunately for people, we're now like sort of in a weird formation on the screen. But
Right.
The fourth person that we have in is the person you'll recognise because he was on the show recently, and that is the man, the myth, the legend. It is the greatest new manager, as it stands, in Diamond. How are you, Sid, mate? It could have gone the other way, though. If you'd lost to Bob, he would have been in the hot seat right now.
Yeah, I mean, good to be back. I think Ramble pod was my lucky charm, to be honest. I mean, last time I was on the pod was the last match day, the ultimate match day. It was a virtual knockout against Black. Got me into Diamond. It's been a dream journey so far in Diamond. So, yeah, looking forward to the match day today with you guys.
Nice. Yeah, you're right, actually. Wasn't it I think it was the lunchtime before the final games of last season, a match that you needed to win. And obviously, you know, you did win and ended up in Diamond. And you've been doing some, like, you'd already sort of made some big signings. I think I asked you at the time, will you be spending any more? You said, no, I'll probably see how I get on in Diamond. I believe you have spent some more. In fact, I know you've spent some more and you've been putting together a pretty stellar side, haven't you? But let's see where you are at the moment. Obviously, Sid's going to be a little later on. I think you've got to go and pick your daughter up, haven't you, potentially? So you may not be around when we watch it, but we'll certainly be tuning in and watching sort of some that game and having a peek in on Bob's game as well. So at the moment, you are sitting in second in Diamond. I'll be honest, maybe like a lot of people, I didn't really pay that much attention to Diamond before. But with you and Bob, aka Orange Fly, in there, and Bob, he's had a bit of a rough ride. He got off to an absolute heater, didn't he, to start off with, Kev? Winning his first 2 games, Diamond is easy, but it's bitten. He's had a bit of a rough ride, and I know he's finding sort of like me as well, trying to find working out this engine, hard work. There's a lot of fiddling and tweaking and all kinds of stuff going on. But he got to a draw again last night. Did Bob? So hopefully it can be turning around the form, and we can see him sort of rising up towards the top as well. But at the moment, it is incredible. First season in Diamond. Admittedly, we're only 6 games down, but that's over a quarter of the way through the season, and you are currently in second. Oh, it looks like we've lost Kev. So I don't know where he's gone, but I think he's at hotel internet probably. So
you can see him on the live stream though.
Yeah, no, the live stream's a little bit behind, I think. Oh, it looks like he's rejoining, so I won't fiddle around with the screens. But I think Kev's internet's a bit shitty. But yeah, you're currently second in Los Galacticos, which, fair to say, is absolutely incredible, isn't it?
It is. I mean, completely unexpected. My objective still is to survive the division at least for a couple of seasons. And then I was going to start to push towards the upper half of the table, which I think still will be the case. I mean, the teams go through these purple patches, so I may have hit one early on this season. So yeah, we'll see how it rolls up until the mid-season. I mean, if I'm anywhere close to like 5th or 6th, end of 11 games, I'll take it.
Kev, can you do me a favor? Oh no, it's okay now. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, I had a twin for a second.
You were doing a bull star. At least you were showing on the screen, whereas bull star literally went completely missing, and viewers couldn't hear him. But yeah.
Apologies for the bad Wi-Fi in the hotel, chaps.
That's okay. Joe, aka Kodap, how's your season going?
Yeah, I've had in fairness, quite a good start. I know I've had a bit of a whinge about the engine in previous seasons, but yeah, I seem to have had a pretty hot start in silver. I'm currently 3rd, only lost 1, which unfortunately was to the top of the league projections. He's got a ridiculously strong team for silver, so I wasn't expecting to win that anyway. But yeah, pretty good. I mean, I lost to White House in the cup yesterday, which was a little bit frustrating because that was a 93rd minute header from a corner. But yeah, we're getting there. In all honesty, I'd quite happily stay in silver. I think that is kind of where I am at the moment. I think the team's strong enough to stay there and kind of, not struggle too much. But also, yeah, I think that investment difference between silver and gold is quite large. So yeah, we started well, 3 wins, a couple of draws and a loss. So yeah, we're currently 3rd.
Yeah, no, I've brought up your the Condors at the moment, and yeah, 3rd is pretty good. It's higher than I've ever been in silver. We'll have a look at mine in a minute, but I don't know what's going on. I just can't get my head around the tactics this season. Last time I was up there, I had an underpowered team. This time I'm up there, I just can't get my head around the tactics. I spent a lot of time speaking to you over the weekend, didn't I, Kev? Trying to work out sort of, things that we could do, things we could change, or I could change as well. And the results have been a bit better. I think finding consistency in this engine is like one of the hardest things. Now, I'm not saying that's because it's a bad engine or anything at all like that. I don't think it's got anything to do with it. I think every engine is its own sort of beast that you have to try and work out and sort of, but some of the things that we were trying last season aren't as successful this year, and there's been a lot of tweaking going on. But yeah, no, it's incredibly tough trying to work out sort of like, I don't know. I've got Hoodwink in the chat saying he's redeemed for a shirt change for Kodap.
It's not going to happen, I'm afraid, Hoodwink.
And you definitely don't want to see me doing a shirt change. But yeah, so
we'll get there.
Yeah. Any sort of secrets or anything that you sort of worked out, Kodap or Joe, that have you had a bit of a learning curve going through there, or did you sort of like do testing pre-season, try and work out something that would work, and you've sort of ridden that so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. I think I've kind of got my, and I think this is where obviously being able to pivot every season is really important, because my structure in all three of my teams is set up to run effectively three at the back and then multiple of the four at the back formations. And I think one thing that we can probably all agree on, and me and Kev have spoken about this in quite a lot of length, is 3-5-2 flat, which has been such a strong formation for me, particularly that with the B formation the last few seasons I just cannot get that to work. No matter what we try, no matter what tactics you check, I've tried everything, sitting a bit deep, that kind of trying to play on the counter attack and trying to do all sorts of different things. And I just can't get that to work, which then, when I have quite a small squad, I have 19 of the available 25 because I try and keep it quite thin. Want to make sure everyone's getting decent progression, which means I have to play that 3-5-2 to some extent. So potentially going to pivot a little bit in the mid-season, but I did loads of testing at the beginning, and then they changed the engine. Obviously, changed again, which obviously in hindsight I probably should have waited until that final engine adjustment was made. At the moment, I've kind of found something that seems to be working, which is just tweaking it a little bit, a lot of player instructions, and kind of taking a little bit out of that team instruction level. But yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of variance, which I'm sure you're all probably seeing as well. So yeah, I don't think there's a right answer as such, but we're getting there. The results are coming, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? When are your first games up tonight? I've got them all the way through, but I'm not going to put people through the pain
I've
of
just
watching.
had 1-1 6-0, and the other 1 6-1. So it's a great start.
Nice.
Nice. I haven't watched any of my games this evening yet, so don't. No spoilers. I might watch them after we've done this, or maybe watch the Magic later. I've got a tough game. Well, mind you, last night, if I have a look at last night I could put the complete backups out, expecting an absolute pumping off FC Cincinnati. Like, they're a decent team. Like, I think Jimbo, I don't know whether he's still in the chat, but he was in the chat. I'm sure he'll testify that like FC Cincinnati have had an overpowered team in like the bronze division he was in and I used to be in like for a long time, but constantly underperform. And this season, it's been absolutely no different. I think they won their first game in the season, thinking maybe times had changed, and then they lost the next two and drew one. And I'm sure going into last night, they'll probably, especially once they saw the lineups, because I had like the backups out, my backup keeper, like backup left back, backup striker. It's pretty much the B team that went out. And he had some absolute studs, like 90 rated defender, 91 rated mid. And I beat them. Like, I'll be honest, the first half, I thought I was going to get my ass handed to me. I think it's like, as you can see from the possession, 58%, and they absolutely tanned my ass in the first half. And I was absolutely shocked to go in 0-0. And then I had a goal disallowed straight after half time. And I was absolutely gutted about that because I thought, oh, that's my chance. And then literally, I kept on breaking, and I wasn't even playing direct, but I kept on breaking, and I got 5 goals in the last third of the game. But so I can't complain about that. So that's my first win in Diamond this season. But as you can see, I'm still sitting fairly lowly down the division. But
is that Sid as well sitting at the top? Is that in
Sid's old team? Yeah, Sid. I didn't realise Sid had sold Castilla.
I did not know that either.
No, so I was actually like super revved for a few derby games with him. Then I saw he was in my cup group. Then he told me, "Oh, actually, I don't own that team anymore." And to be honest with you, Sid, they're still doing pretty well without you.
Yeah.
Top of the league, but they're in my cup group as well, and I beat them. I think first day of the season. I can do okay in the cup at the moment this season, but my league form is absolutely dreadful. But maybe that turns around now. Sid, how's everything going for you this season?
I was going to say the opposite. I mean, my cup run has been dreadful so far. I think I have like one win or a couple of wins overall, and my league run has been like phenomenal. I think I've lost one game out of the 24 or 25 thus far. So it just feels like two different engines altogether. So I don't know what's different, but It's been a very tough cup run. I mean, I might have just like throw in the towel and start focusing on the leagues after the next cup match day.
Yeah, I know. I always make this mistake with the cup. I always play strong first game, and then I think, okay, well, now I'm going to sort of commit to the cup, and then my league form suffers. But my team is stronger this season. Like I've got a lot more legendaries because of progression. You know, I've got some decent loans in. I've got like plenty of options this season. So even when I run my backups, like people are probably looking at me saying that I'm running the backups, and like I've still got a pretty decent side. Like the only truly sort of rubbish guy for silver is an 80 rated centre back, and I don't think he's got a minute this season. No, he hasn't. But so yeah, it is still a decent team. But my goalkeeper, who's retiring, like he doesn't lose progression quite as quickly as I thought he was going to, but he recovers so fucking slowly. It's painful. But yeah, so he hasn't played. He didn't play last night. Don't think he's playing tonight. So hopefully I can put him in the cup tomorrow, and then he can have another couple of nights off. But yeah,
I got a super prospect for you next season. I'll just float the idea of loaning him to you.
You got a keeper?
Yes.
Nice.
That young keeper who is, I think Joe knows about him.
Yeah.
He's a progression monster. I just got him like a couple of days back. He is right now he's 84 rated, 23-year-old, but every season he's been going up like +5 or +6. So
well, hopefully he doesn't go up +6. You might win him in your diamond side then.
if he tier breaks this season, then yeah, he might very well make it to the diamond like pretty quick.
Yeah, but hopefully there's like a season in between, then he can be a buffer while I hunt out my replacement. But we shall see anyway. But yeah, thank you for that, and I will definitely keep in touch. Kev, how's everything going with you this season, mate? I know, like me, like working out like even the right formation. Like I think the formation is probably one of the easier part of the tactics. Like you can work out what does well, but then if they tweak a tiny thing of their player instructions or start, play a different way than you used to playing with your test matches or like games and stuff like that, that can throw everything off again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I've started okay. My new Spark team's absolutely flying. They're a couple of points off top. There's a few overpowered teams in there. Top of the cup group. Similar and Ice doing quite well there. Rambler doing really well. They're top of the league in Iron. So that's a good one. The Dandies are struggling, but I want to sell them. Been trying to sell them for a wee while. And the Degens are doing quite well. So yeah, mixed start. Some of it good, some of it not so good. But I can't do the same formations with every single team, and it's killing me because I know what formations work most of the time now, and I know what tactical setups are good. So yeah, as Kodap said earlier, I might need to pivot a little bit mid-season just to see if we can recover it a bit.
Oh, I see you're running a little cheeky friendly while we're recording.
Yes.
Of course he is.
Always running friendly.
Of
Kev, do you remember the chat we had about the Ramble at the start of the season? Shall we concentrate on the cup or like trying to get promoted? And we both were like, no, we don't want to get promoted because it's hard enough trying to get players in for Iron. Where are we sitting?
Yeah, we're sat top of the league, 3 points clear. Yeah. And one, lost 1-0 at White House, so that's to be expected. He's got a brilliant team. But I still think we'll get through in the cup as well. So the Ramble's on for a dream season. At least I can throw some league games knowing that we don't want to get promoted. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, the Ramble's doing well. Degens are doing all right. Dandies are just a joke. They're terrible. I need to sell them as quick as I can. And yeah, the rest of it's going okay.
I know Billy Bremner's in the chat, where he was a while ago anyway. Just so we have some game on in the background. Let's
Who's that we've got?
Did they just score? Yeah, they did. We're a good omen. Where should we put, like, if you're still watching, where should we put our faces? where in the pitch don't you want to see? Your own goal? top left at the moment. But yeah, see how it goes. Hopefully, there's no attacking down the right wing. But yeah, guys, if any of your games are coming up, give me a shout and we'll whack them on. I just want to try and get something.
We should get the Ramble on, actually.
When are the Ramble on?
It's 9:05, so good.
I've got a little while yet for them.
Yeah, I've got my ice game in 5 minutes, so I can send you that. Pop that on.
There you go.
1 second.
But yeah, you said earlier about tips. My biggest tip so far this season is to cross the ball. Just make sure you're crossing the ball, chaps.
Yeah, no, I think like last season, I think crosses, some people even went as far as turning off crosses because they literally were just like, balls to nowhere. Often they're like people would cross from one side of the pitch and it'd go directly out for throw in rather than going in the box. I mean, honestly, I could cross better than that. I'm in my 50s and I've never been particularly gifted, but I'm pretty sure I can cross better than that. But yeah, this season they definitely are more overpowered, and you see more crosses going in, more chances, people winning games, sort of like or winning headers in the air against like when they're in the box and knocking the ball into the back of the net. But there's loads of things. What else would you say this season been? And as if by magic, like we see kind of lovely crossing from the right, challenging the header, bang it into the net. And those were the kind of goals that we definitely were not seeing at all last season. I don't think I'd seen that at all before we started testing the engine this season. I think that, for a realism stake, that makes a big difference because, those kind of goals, probably the bread and butter of a lot of games. Yeah, we love the little screamers from outside the box and stuff like that and the through balls and that stuff, but crosses is a big part of it. So, yeah, if you're not doing very well and you've got crosses turned to don't cross, then you're probably not doing it right. But
we've got MFL Samurai. I think that's Dane. Is that right? He disagrees. He disagrees. He says they're still awful. So
I mean, don't get me wrong, they are awful. Like you still get like the odd one that I don't know for some obscure reason flies completely over the box and like nobody can control it. Like I don't understand why they'd make that pass. But we never saw crosses like that at all this season. Maybe it's only in certain divisions. Maybe in like the real high divisions, it isn't quite successful. Sid, have you scored any goals like that in Diamond?
No goals. I mean, I was actually looking at the stats and comparing it to what I had from last season. From a crossing percentage-wise or the success rate-wise, it's still similar. It's around 18 to 20%. And these are from a couple of players who have like really high passing stats. So I think the percentage of success is similar, but the aerial threat, I think, has definitely gone up compared to last season. Maybe that's with the engine tweak and the different types of goals that the folks are scoring right now. But yeah, I mean, crosses statistically are still awful, but can you score a goal? You sure can this season.
Yeah. I mean, like previous seasons, I would have it turned off completely. There's no way I'd actually do it. It'd be pointless. I think last season, like direct was really strong. Getting your guys, like forcing the ball through, like having sort of high freedom on a lot of players, so they make runs in behind was quite big. And I think this season that's definitely sort of gone by the wayside and not quite successful.
I think the combination between direct, balanced, and high offense and balanced offense, I think, is key. So if you have a direct steam instruction combined with high offense, then that is, again, likely you're going to concede a lot more goals. So I was able to kind of, again, figure out a balance in there so as to not open up the back line a lot. But again, I think it's team dependent. And I know Joe mentioned about 3 at the back not working. I think that has to do with the 3 forward line working much better than the seasons prior. I know there was a time, I don't remember exactly when this was. I was talking to Kev maybe a couple of seasons back, and we were like, oh, thank God we don't have any wingers in our agency. right? The wingers are really not working, very underpriced because they're not working. And here
Wish
we
I'd
are,
picked up
because
something.
they're working as a charm. I had like 0 wingers prior to this window. Luckily, was able to get 1 for diamond. Other teams still don't have natural wingers, but yeah, they're definitely OP for sure.
Mhm. Well, I think obviously you said their cross percentages still aren't great, but that's what you want. I mean, imagine 50% of crosses were good, then you'd be complaining that they're too good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be realistic as well, isn't it? You know, most crosses in real life are cleared or they're inaccurate or go out of play. But at least in MFL now, I'm seeing more and more goals from crosses. So, as what?
Was that for you, Joe?
That was it. 1-0, the Ukrainians.
Lovely.
Nice.
Rounding the keeper.
I do
But
like
yeah, I
that
don't
as
know what
well.
the-
Like that was something from last season, wasn't it? Where players start to sort of try and take it around the keeper. But this season, I've noticed more goals where they'll try and like knock it in from more acute angles, which again is sort of realistic. And I think that, you know, probably all the different sort of types of goals can be scored now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of goals where the striker will go across the penalty spot past the keeper and then just tap it in. I'm seeing a lot of those goals as well.
Yeah, I've always kind of, I mean, not so much this season, but I've always had crossing off completely because I think particularly in my silver team, Kev, you love the striker I've got up front, but he's tiny. He's like 5'3", and you know he's a great little player. He's got like 94 shooting. I think he's like, you know, quite physical. He's got kind of all those attributes that you'd want, but he's just so small. I've kind of avoided having that, you know, the whip balls in, cross more often. But even this season, I've kind of flipped between balanced and cross more often. I haven't kind of really ever had it on cross less.
Probably showing my age here a bit, but any of you guys remember David Speedy?
That name rings a bell.
Look at these blank faces. Disgusting. He was a
It does
striker
ring a bell.
in the 80s, like, and very early 90s. And he, I think he was probably about 5'8", but he was famous for being great in the air, and he'd score some brilliant headers. He could just leap like a fish. You know, he was amazing. So maybe that's your kind of striker that you've got, Joe.
Maybe,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah. He's 5'3".
Oh, he wasn't that short.
He is short.
You'll need a step ladder though. You need to have a step ladder in the penalty area for him.
But he's. Do you know what? I bought him. He was probably, in fact, I think even to this day, I think he was the biggest purchase I've made in terms of. I think I've had him. It's one of them, you know. You see some of your players, Sid. You know, you buy them. Maybe this is on me for not picking someone who's progressed well already, but I think I got him when he was 21. He already had like 93 shooting, and in like 4 seasons, he's not had a single +1 in shooting. But I have such an attachment to him because he's just, you know, he's got. I still think he's going to bloom quite late. I mean, there's a player you've got, Sid. I can't remember his name now, but he's 33, isn't he? And he's all of a sudden he's gone like +3 in 1 season. So those kind of stories make me just think I shouldn't ever sell anybody. Because you're going to see them kind of big boosts later on. In fairness to him, he has gone up a dribbling or 2 this season. He's gone from 83 to 84. So
it's always quite tough, isn't it? When you sort of like the progression itself, that generally is quite tough. Like trying to work out, like often, like I've had players before, and I'm sure lots of people have had players that, you know, have that sort of +4, +5 progression constantly through the first few seasons. Then a person sells them, you buy them age 23, 24, and then it just plateaus.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that they've done. It doesn't mean they've reached their prime age if they're 24 and it's happened. Because I've had players that have then come back, had like 3 years of nothing again, then started going back up again. So, but obviously when you're buying a player like that, you're paying a premium for them and you want them to continue doing it. So often it's better looking for players that are sort of broken through that 25 and are still continuing doing it. But, you know, obviously most people want younger players, don't they? Or a lot of people want younger players. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was I went through a phase, I think maybe 2 or 3 seasons ago, where I just kept thinking, right, my older players are getting older. I need to start buying the younger ones that are coming through. But I mean, me and Sid have spoken about this quite a lot, and actually the value in those players that are kind of 27, 28. I mean, I bought 3 or 4 maybe to help the silver team last season. I've just scored an own goal. Lovely. Just what you want, isn't it? And they, I think, have made a big difference. Like, I bought a guy who was 28. He hadn't really progressed at all in one season at silver, and I think this was a big thing, was that he hadn't really played much higher than bronze at any point, and he went up +2 in that first season, and he's now 30 and hasn't had the retirement, sign, and is still hopefully still progressing. So I do think that is the hardest decision to make. I mean, I've got a Lego defender at the moment that I've had lots of conversations with Kev about. I paid $120, I think, for him as an 81 rated 21-year-old centre half, 6'4", and now he's rated 87, and he's the best player I've got in my agency. But at what point do you think, oh, maybe I should, do I sell him and buy someone a bit older and a bit, cash in on that? But then there's always that concern and risk for me that I think as soon as I sell a player like that, he's going to end up 90 rated in the next season. And that's the biggest, have I just conceded? No.
No, you're just surviving at the moment. Good save for your keeper.
Struggling a bit here, aren't I?
Well, on the sort of the note of keepers, what do people think about the amount of saves we're seeing this season? And obviously, I think like one of the things that they said, as like one of the summaries from last season, they wanted to, like, shots were down. They wanted to increase the number of shots, and I think they've successfully done that. But obviously, so we don't get games that are like 9-10, although I've seen some absurd scores. You do sort of like the keepers are making a lot more saves, and I think the most I've seen, I'd love to know what the most people have seen in there, but like, what was it, like 13 or 14 saves in a game? And I'm sure that's like, I'm sure there's higher than that in the game. But yeah, I'd love to know what's. Oh, sorry, Joe.
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? I'm struggling against these, like I think we've touched on before. I mean, these three up front. I mean, I had to rotate in this game, so that's kind of why it is a slightly rotated team, but it is still pretty strong. So I'm surprised that, considering these guys.
That formation is quite a tricky one. I find that against that, 4-3-3 defensive works quite well.
Oh, there we go. 2-all.
3-4-3 diamond.
Yeah.
Love the kickoff glitch there.
Yeah. We'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, the amount of saves. I mean, it's more, I think, the way that the keepers are moving as well. I think they're moving in ways to get to balls that, like, they've not done in previous seasons. So, like, those little, previous maybe end up with. I mean, I think keepers needed improving. I think that was a point I've made before, that they just concede. I mean, we've had it before, haven't we, Kev? With when I had a helmet for a season. I know he's your player, and he was, but in that season, he was really awful, and I felt horrible because I had him on loan, and I was like, oh, God, I've got to play him, but he's playing horrendously. But, any one-on-one that you had, he just would not, he just wouldn't save it. And now he's, I think he's probably one of your better players now, isn't he, Kev?
Yeah, he's amazing. But it wasn't your fault. He was letting 40-yard screamers fly through his hands. It was going straight through him.
Yeah, it wasn't. Great.
But no, the keepers this season, it's a bit too crazy, I think. Who just scored there?
Not me. 3-2, and it's not even the air.
It's a bit too crazy, because anything over 10 saves, that's like the game of their life for their keeper, but that's every single game it's happening. So yeah, it's a bit mad, but it is, on the flip side though, it's good they've improved keepers as well, because they were conceding far too much before. So yeah, it's good they're saving more, but it's a little bit too much in my opinion. Sid, what do you think about keepers?
I mean, my Diamond's best player is my goalkeeper, so that tells a story. So he's got like an 8.1 rating thus far. He's like 0.3 more than the second best player. So yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's the volume of shots which has gone up significantly. XG wise, it again is very similar to where we were, right? I mean, most of the games end within like 1.5 to 2.5 XG, but the number of saves are like crazy. I mean, it's a norm for them to make double-digit saves, 10 plus. So yeah, it's probably low XG chances that's being created combined with the keeper buff as well.
That's a great point about shots as well. There's more shots this season than ever, so I guess percentage-wise, the keeper saves is actually quite a decent ratio because there's more and more shots than I've ever seen as well.
Especially,
so I'm seeing loads of shots.
yeah, I mean, especially if you have the more offensive attacking tendency turned on, and you have the midfielders coming into the D and taking shots, so that increases the shot volume quite a bit, while the XG still stays relatively low. So maybe most of them are easy saves. I think we'll have a good or a clearer picture by mid-season with all these stats and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, my keeper is doing well, got me up there, so no complaints from me.
No, that's good. That's good. Can't remember what I was going to say there. Big Mr. K in the chat. Can someone tell me that my goalkeepers have improved? My goalkeeper never got the memo. Love that.
Before we go on, and it looks like Joe's on the back end of a hammering here at the moment. It's not going well. But
yeah, sorry, mate.
MFL very kindly donated us a club pack to give away and some MFL. So big thanks to the guys at MFL. They are wonderful as always, and we'll be giving that away. Not quite sure how yet. Literally, you know, as you can probably tell by how this stream is lined up with all four of us in the corner, you know, we haven't got wheels. We haven't got that kind of stuff sorted. You know, you need to be screaming for Jimbo to come back tomorrow night and not take a night off. So he'll be back with the wheels and everything in the future, or tomorrow, hopefully. But, you know, we'll have to have a little thing. And if anyone has any suggestions in the chat and how we can do it, then it'd be great. But before we move on, if you give the stream a like, if you could give... Oh, is Kev appearing and disappearing again?
Yes.
Yeah, if you could give the stream a like and if you could give it a subscribe, that would be absolutely glorious. And that will help with not just your results, but my results as well when it comes to sort of, you know, scoring and like performance on the pitch. You know, it's all good karma, isn't it? But Joe, do you think you can come back from this?
I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't look too good, to be honest. I find this formation very tricky to play against, as we were just touching on. But it's very end-to-end. There's a lot of highlights, and they're in again. Oh, no, there we go. One of them highlights where you think they're about to score, and then it just cuts off because it isn't actually a highlight. But no, because I think I've just... Oh, have I just got a penalty? Oh, no.
No, you've got a red card. Someone's got a red card against you.
They've got a red card.
Yeah.
Although I'm not holding too much hope here because I've had 2 red cards in the last 2 games in my silver team, and both times I've had the red card on the other team, I've still lost, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But
well, I had a red card in a match yesterday. I was 1-0 down and came back to win it 2-1. I was the better team probably anyway, but only marginally. But yeah, I mean, it does happen in real life, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, of course.
You just hate to see it when it's against your team.
Yeah, I mean,
here we go. Oh no, shit,
oh, no.
I'm the wrong side.
Oh
No.
There's the goal I was telling you about, where he runs past the keeper and just taps it in.
Yeah,
that's it there.
Sorry, I was still thinking of the first half when you were shooting that direction.
No, it's all right. It's confusing because my colours in this team are obviously the Ukrainian colours, which are blue and yellow, so that obviously isn't helping either. But
I had a bad one with a red card last night. I was 1-0 up, got a red card and lost 4-1. So yeah, that was a sore one.
I feel like what I will say, I think though, is that it does seem to have... We're in. Go on. Get in. I do think that the red cards in previous seasons, when you've got a red card, it's killed the game completely. Like you've hit that red card and that's it. You know that you're not getting a result. Whereas this season, I seem to be seeing a lot more of, if you do get that red card. Not that I've seen loads, but I have seen at least 2 or 3 in across multiple teams. That you seem to be a bit stronger still. I don't know whether that's just the quality of the teams or not, but there doesn't seem to be that definitive Oh, got a penalty as well, I think. Oh no.
Yeah, there is. I mean, there's a nicer balance with red cards now. You can hold on for a draw and get a win, and
straight down the middle.
Nice.
Lovely.
2 more, boys.
Come back.
Yeah, after all that moaning about like red cards not making a difference, now you're going to come back and win it like 7-5 or something like that.
I think you're going to come back and win this.
I don't.
Let's not tempt fate. But...
Yeah, I don't want to count my chickens just yet because. Oh, there we go.
Was it his attacker who got a red card, or was it a defender?
I think it. I can't actually see, but I think it was their attacker potentially. But yeah, it's just.
Oh no!
Oh, I've given away a penalty now.
God, this match is absurd.
What a game!
Have you both got like ultra attacking on? Like all out.
Both got aggressive tackling on.
Yeah, I actually. Do you know what the irony is? Is I actually have aggressive set to less aggressive, so that's ideal, isn't it? Lovely 6-4.
Oh, we've got Hoodwink in the chat. Just won 6-1. Confirmed top shagger. Well, I don't know about that, but 6-1 is good. Is that Daegu?
If that's Daegu, then wow, well done, Hooters.
Yeah.
Morning, Barkey from New Zealand's in.
Oh, another highlight.
No, it's Livy. Livy won it.
That would have been another kickoff right there.
That was close, wasn't it? This game is mental.
Chaos. This game.
I've never seen. I honestly don't think I've seen a game like this.
Oh,
what is going on? Oh,
that was close.
Oh, what a chance! What a game for the stream, though. Brilliant.
End to end.
We should have put out a predict a scoreline contest for the club license giveaway for this game. It would have been fun.
Do you know what?
Well, I was going to suggest that. I was going to suggest it for your diamond game, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I think like maybe I guess the scoreline for the MFL. I think the pack we might give away to someone who puts comments on the stream afterwards. But I'll have to have a think about it. I'm open to options.
Yeah, just whatever's most popular, I guess.
But MFL, yeah, I'll have give some MFL away for like guess the scoreline, whoever picks them, and then we'll have to. Yeah, you can stick your hashtag, you stick your exclamation raffles in there. They ain't going to do much on this stream.
We're not Wendark. We're not doing a raffle.
Maybe I could. I've got, so literally for me tonight, I've got so many. Normally I'm fading by now. So I've had a little snooze this afternoon. I've got shitloads of Diet Coke in there. I'm sure we'll be topping up. I've even got some little Skittles for a little energy rush.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. 6-5.
Come on.
Still got 10 minutes left.
10 minutes.
There we go.
What a game.
I haven't seen a game like this at all.
There seems to be a highlight every next second. I don't think I've ever watched a game that's.
It'll be the longest game in history, won't it? Like I had one last night that was 11 minutes long. Because normally they're over in like 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a highlight straight from kickoff as well.
Someone heard us talking about the goalkeepers and
Yeah, goalkeepers are good. Yeah, in the background. Well,
almost
like that.
Let's see about that. Here's 11 goals.
It's
Brilliant.
black pinball, isn't it? In the middle, there's just every chance seems to be.
I'd love to know. Last night, so I think I posted it in the Ramble Discord, but I scored a goal from kickoff. It literally was the person who, like, they passed to the one person, then he just literally put a through ball through, and one of my players ran through and scored. I think it was 11 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. I'd love to know if that's the quickest ever goal in MFL. Literally straight from kickoff. The only way it could be scored quicker is if someone literally just tapped into someone and they took a shot from the penalties from the centre circle.
They should do that. Be a good idea for like a like a roundup at the end of the year, like for stats. Spotify do that. Spotify Wrapped. They should do like a MFL Wrapped and give stats on things like that. Fastest goal, play with the most yellow cards, things like that. That'd be quite
They
cool.
should do. I mean, they should have like season history for those, and like the season and all-time record, like the all-time record for goals in the season, or all-time record for assists and all-time record for quickest goal or highest goal score, highest number of goals in a game, all of those things. It'd just be fun to look forward, wouldn't it?
Well, we've got Crush doing that for us, with MFL Stats. He's doing that. Have you heard of it, boys? Yeah, that's a brilliant website.
So am I on there with the quickest goal ever?
Well, I don't know about quickest goals, but you can see your top scorers and for each club and things like that. So
7 minutes of added time as well. Yeah,
come on.
There was 5 minutes in the first half as well.
Wow.
Like a World Cup game from last World Cup.
What a game this is. I mean, I'm going to lose it. Oh, well.
Shame. 6-5.
That's a shame. But at least that was exciting for everyone to watch. That
was
what a banging game.
The most goals I think I've seen in a game this season.
Brilliant game. Yeah, MFL Stats, guys, great website. You just need to check that out and have a look because you can see
I've definitely been using it. Let's have a look who we've got coming up.
But he keeps adding stuff every day. So you've got top scorers for each club and things like that as well now.
Oh, got Daegu. Should we watch Daegu's game?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Up on the Daegu.
Daegu, then the Ramble. Perfect timing.
Yeah. But yeah, Daegu. Let's have a look how they're doing this season. They were predicted second, I believe. Is that right, Hoodwink? Still in the chat if you're still there. But yeah. Oh, they're actually risen up the table a little bit. They were sort of down here. They're up to 7th now. Perennial underachievers. But yeah, they were predicted second. So it'd be interesting to see where they end up. But
I love your line in this sort of situation, David. Oh, but you can still win the league.
I just say that to everybody now, though. It's becoming like a thing. It's like they're bottom, but they win a game. It's like league's not out of the question. You never know.
It's brilliant, though. What a way to turn it around. Positivity, you know? Love it.
That's a solid-looking squad, though, right? I mean, 80 rated keeper, and he's got an 82 rated cam.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They've been like that all season. They're playing teams that they're way better, but he's just getting absolutely his arse handed to him.
Hashtag the curse of
Daegu. Take the piss now, but yeah, we're going to watch your game, mate.
They're just cursed. Poor Daegu.
I think he does think they're cursed, doesn't he? Like every season, he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm selling Daegu. I can't go through another season with him." And then every season he keeps them, and maybe this is the season that can bring a little bit of magic back because they were his main team, weren't they originally? When we started the game, Daegu were his main team, and they've slowly got relegated. And Edinburgh Castle, which were his sort of like second team at the time, just continued to get promoted. But
I thought the Dandies were cursed, and I got them promoted. So who knows?
I was going to say we've had that conversation, haven't we, Kev, with the Dandies being cursed. I think I went through a phase of the team that is now in silver. To be fair, I think I had 3 seasons in bronze before I managed to get them promoted, and that was whilst being one of the top projected teams in league. And I think there's definitely an element of like form and you know, almost in that sense. But I do think some teams have just struggle to get the results that they want sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. And for McBride, it's Dublin. Dublin for McBride, they're cursed as well.
But his Celtic Glasgow have been they're doing a lot better now, aren't they?
They're doing well. They're in the same league as the Dandies. They're flying. I think they're 3rd or something. So
they're playing 4-3-3 attacking, aren't they? Because they're the ones that I remember you showing the links to. But
I think every team I've played against this season's playing 4-3-3. One of the variations of 4-3-3. Very rarely see anything else at the moment.
Yeah, I think McBride has been sticking to the winger setup since like season 2, I believe.
Which is quite difficult to pivot, isn't it? Once you've got like some you know, for me, I've got shitloads of wingers now. Admittedly, some of the best ones have retired now, but it's quite difficult to suddenly make a big change and move to a different formation because then you're just left with loads of your best cards out.
He has been playing a couple of different formations this season. He's been playing a 4-2-3-1 quite a lot, so he's having some success with that as well. So he's doing well.
Nearly a goal for Hudders.
Oh yeah, that was a good save.
What should we do for like the Ramble match after this? Then
So that starts in 11 minutes. Sorry, what you say?
Should we ever guess the score then? In what, 1,000 MFL to the person that gets it. And if there's no winner, then we move on to the next game.
Yeah,
love that.
Or the time of the first goal might be people close to that.
12 seconds.
Yeah, beat yours yesterday.
Can't beat David. 12 seconds. No, I'd probably guess the score. I would say that'll be a fun one because it keeps you engaged for the whole game, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, no one would have got was it 6-5? Did it finish in the last game?
It finished 6-5, yeah. Much to my disappointment. How have they been?
We'll have that on for people watching them. We'll have the Ramble game. Get your predictions in the next 10 minutes or so before a game kicks off?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you've got 10 minutes to put your predictions in.
I've just been looking at your last few games, Kev, with Ramble. You've won by 1 goal in every single game. So
don't say that. Everyone's going to predict 1-0.
This is the one, though. This is the one where it's going to be 6-3.
We're going to smash them. Smash him.
Kev is tinkering with this formation right now as we speak. Go with a 4-2-4, all-out attack, 6-4 again.
If I see some funny predictions, I'll go and change my formation. No, I'm joking. I won't do that.
5 at the back, fully defensive.
No, well, I can tell you now, I'm playing a 4-3-3, and I know that he's going to play a 4-3-3. So it should be a fun, high-scoring game. That's my prediction.
I mean, we all know Hoodwink's favourite score, don't we? You know, he would love to grind out a 1-0 win. That, you know, brings him conceding goals. He hates conceding goals as much as he, likes scoring them. Probably even more so. So, like a 1-0 win.
He wants to play Matsuyama ball, some terrorist football, you know.
What was
get him back on as well?
He had like 9 goals in that 11 games or something like that. What was the stat that he had?
Oh, Matsuyama. It was he 0 goals conceded in 4 games, and he only scored 2 or something like that over the 4 games. He's brilliant, Matsuyama. We need to get him back in the show, actually, but it's just tricky with him being over in Japan quite a lot.
Couldn't get his camera to work either, so literally we were sitting there like talking to like a blank screen. But
oh, really? I was one that I missed, and that was pre-YouTube, so I wasn't sure if you got to see him or not.
I'm just old-fashioned, writing down the scores. There's predictions.
2-0, 2-1, 3-0, 3-1.
All going for the Ramble win. Is that a mistake?
Love that. No pressure, Kev. No, you're right, boys. We're going to win. So, yeah, no messing about there. Love to see it. We're top of the league for a reason. It's not me. It's the good players that you keep giving it.
Is my striker playing, Kev? That's the big question.
Oh, right. We need to avoid this conversation. No, so he's not playing tonight. No, I do. I will try to play a striker, mate. I will. The problem is someone gave me an 80 rated striker, and he's an absolute demon. He's got 93 shooting. So I can't really justify dropping him when he's fit, and I tend to play a 4-3-3 with Ramble with just a sole striker.
Is that your way of saying you're not playing him?
That was a political way of saying I'm not playing him, yeah. That was a very delicate way of saying it.
He's a great player, but...
he's not playing.
He's a great player, but there's a better one. I do want to play him because your guy's brilliant for Iron. He's perfect for Iron, so I really want to play him. But yeah, I just need to get 2 striker formations working first.
He was one of my rewards from last season. He was probably my only good one. Little 22-year-old Brazilian striker. One of them.
No, he's a good one.
He's on loan with someone else in the Discord, Perez, who you had last season, Kevin. He seems to be having a good season this so far. So, yeah, nice to get them both up a bit more and have a little Brazilian striker duo. Would be quite nice.
What's brilliant is I had Rear River Badger, I had his Timmy, and I had your Perez at different points. So I love seeing them both popping off and playing well because I just think, I had those, and then they did well for me. And Perez was good; he was good for me, but it was just it was hard to score goals last season. I thought for me anyway in Iron. So
he clearly didn't like the manager because first game of the season this year, and he went up +1.
That's all the XP he gained while he was under me, though. That's what it is. So,
It's not as fun game as the game before, is it?
It's
it's a
nil,
it's a
and I
sticky
don't think
one,
the
isn't it?
goalkeepers had to make saves yet.
Has there been? Yeah, I can't see the stats here, but let's have a look.
Okay, is the other striker Koenig by any chance? Is he the one you were referring to?
Yeah, it's your striker, isn't it, Sid?
I think so. Yeah, I was just looking at the squad.
I was actually waiting to go check.
He's playing Sid striker over mine.
Sid striker with 93 shooting. Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
no.
It's understandable. It's fine.
But Mr.
Curse
Koda,
of
Oh,
debut
no.
is real.
oh no, 1-0.
What's the defender doing there?
Hashtag cursed.
Oh man.
Hashtag hoodwink out.
But what you will notice, Kodak, have you seen the games played for those strikers? Have you checked it?
I was just on it. Bear with me.
So your guys played more than my other guy.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
I am actively trying to play him, is what I'm saying to you.
Oh no, it's honestly, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But I've got two of my guys there, and I'm not too fast. I'd rather play your guy over them two. So
I think the loaning thing as well. I've always been. I mean, I know there's a lot of obviously loaning is part of the game, but I've never had, other than when we've done a like for like swap, Kev, when we've had. I think the goalkeeper was a good example a few seasons ago where you had a keeper that you'd pull. In fact, it was Helmet. It was that season where Helmet wasn't very good for me. But he was probably needed to be playing at silver or bronze or wherever it was. And the guy I had was probably better suited to iron. So that was close.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I have all my teams are at 0%. They're all my players. I kind of try and, I'm a bit, I don't know, it's maybe a bit OCD. I don't know what that is, but I try not to try and avoid loans. But I think as a wider piece, I think it's probably quite a big part that I probably need to try and get some more loans in, particularly in the mid-season. That would maybe help with that, left back, right back situation that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I thought we might bring some luck to Hoodwink here watching the game, but
he's on the attack here. Oh no.
I don't even think he'll get any progression from this game because he had was it over 10? Oh my god. It was over 10 points, better, wasn't he, per player with a lot of the players?
Yeah, the goalkeeper curses back.
What a chance.
Don't let him score again here. That'd be heartbreaking. Oh no, on the counter. No, maybe not.
What time does the Ramble game kick off, Kev?
3 minutes. Just
3 minutes. You got 3 minutes to put in your scores. 1,000 MFL to anyone who gets the correct score. I'll have extra 1-0 Ramble. Everybody's going for the Ramble. If this was on Jimbo's stream, I'd definitely be backing against it. But
I was going to say, is anyone going to go against it so we can give them loads of shit if the Ramble win?
Everyone's been too nice to us.
Yeah. They're all being too nice. They're just assuming we're going to win.
Come on.
Oh, Race 8.
Oh, there comes a draw prediction, 2-2.
2-2 draw.
Desmond 2-2.
Sorry, Ben. I'm going to absolutely smash this team. So, yeah.
We'll bring the teams up in a second once this drivel's finished.
Does feel like it's going on time, doesn't it?
I'll feed it up a bit. Does anybody find with your gut?
Hey, they've scored 1-0. There you go.
Yeah.
Offside.
Oh, is it offside?
No, it's not. No,
No,
Not okay. The previous play was offside. 1-1.
1-1. Come on.
Does anybody find
nice.
it lags behind? Like it used to be live, but now you need to put it on like 1.5 for it to stay current with the actual game.
Yeah.
Does anybody know?
Is that not because of replays? Replays not taking out a sync a bit, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I hadn't really thought about that. I've noticed it on a lot of my games that I need to speed it up for it to sort of keep up with the live game.
See, what I'll do is I'll just hit refresh instead of watch the replay, and it'll just bring me to the latest minute. So.
Oh yeah.
Probably not the best way.
Live, and it brings it to it.
Yeah.
Is it kicked off?
Come on, Daegu. Come on, Daegu. No, 1 minute to go.
See, here is a good. We were talking about crosses earlier on. Nearly all of the chances that Hoodwinks had are crosses into the box that the keeper's just claiming. So I think it is like we've obviously touched on it before, but I think they're just not working. And I know you can't adjust it mid-game, which obviously would be ideal. But
yeah, I mean, but that's what we said earlier as well. You don't want every cross to be amazing.
That was another one. That's the fourth or fifth one I've watched in the last 10 minutes of game time that's just gone straight to the keeper.
But then if crosses were overpowered, everyone would be doing it. So you don't want that. You want there to be some crap ones and some inaccurate ones.
Unlucky day, unlucky Hoodwink.
But my point with crosses was I'm seeing more and more goals from them. I'm not saying they're amazing and they're accurate, but I'm just seeing more goals from them. So
maybe Hoodwink's just unlucky, but that was the same. It was almost like the same attack every time there. Just ball into the box, keep claiming it straight away.
This could be a tough game. I'm just looking at the teams, and
I thought you promised us a hammering.
I'm just trying to protect myself here. But no, I actually thought, for some reason I thought I had a stronger side than him, but no, if anything, he's marginally got the stronger team.
Did you expect him to go 4-3-3 defense as well?
I did, yeah. I like doing that. I like matching up formations now and again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I do agree. I think sometimes if you know exactly what they're going to run and you can kind of, if you've got the stronger team, sometimes it is. I find the results when you play like for like formations can be really strong. Ooh, that was close.
I hate playing against people that rotate their formations though. Last season, Sid, when we played in the cup, I think was it the cup last season?
The cup, yeah.
Yeah, and you sort of I just didn't have a clue, and eventually I just completely lost my mind and thought, "Fuck it, I'm just giving up on this game," and ran my back. He gave me an absolute hammering. But So I'd rather know the formation because at least you can plan for it then.
Well, what I'll usually do as well is certainly for formation versus formation. Is I'll see if they've lost to a similar 4-3-3-D, and then I'll think, well, if they've lost it, I can maybe beat them as well. Started pretty well, though.
I think we started high with the best game of the night, and here we go. Oh,
I don't know. There's potential here.
Good save, Keeps.
Kev, do you go back and watch the opponent's games at all, like their previous games, to kind of see their setup, if they're playing?
I think I'm watching it about 2 or 3 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, I'd seen you celebrate.
I'll stop celebrating now. I'll put my celebrations on a 2 or 3 second delay.
Sorry, Sid, what were you saying? Do I watch opponents' games?
Yeah, you go and look into their setups or formations, right? I mean, do you watch any replays at all to kind of gauge what they play? Like, is it a high line, ultra aggressive, yada yada yada? Anything else that you could get out?
I used to do that a lot. Now I don't really have so much time. So I'll really just see and sometimes I'll just watch the result. Just look at the result and the formations and just gauge it over maybe a 5-10 game period that way. It totally depends how much time I've got because work and stuff just gets in the way. So, it varies week to week how much time I've got. But I always say it, for me anyway, the more work you put into this game, the better you'll be. basically my mantra in this game.
Unless you go out and spend completely, huge amounts to try and just overpower the division, but the more,
Well, that's option one.
yeah, that gets a little bit. That gets a little bit boring, doesn't it? Sort of like after a while, like even
there's no skill to that.
No, exactly. Sometimes I do it to try and get the teams.
Oh, get it in 2-1.
Nice.
Boom.
That was a
See,
good play.
93 shooting. That's 2 goals.
He's good.
Yeah, I think on that point, I mean,
Thanks
like
to Sid.
I've overpowered my Flint team massively because it's my hometown. So I'm trying to get that up as quickly as I can. So, I mean, I'll suffer probably the first season there in terms of that progression that the players will get. But, yeah, it does lose. Not that you lose interest, but I think I won 10-0 yesterday, which is as fun as it is watching it. It does get a little bit 10-1. Sorry, keeper dropped a clanger and let one in at the end. It does get a little bit
10-1.
Yeah, I mean the results in that team this season have been 5-0, 6-1, 3-0, 2-0, 5-0, 10-1, and then won 6-0 tonight. But that again, I think that is just I think what people are doing now as well, and I would do the same. They're seeing the strength of the squad and they're just rotating because they don't think they're going to win. Which I've done that plenty of times when I come up against. I'm going to pronounce his username wrong, but Dionis, I think he's in your
Dio.
Dio.
Just call him Dio. Yeah.
In Silver last season, his team was just so much stronger than everybody else's. And I ended up actually obviously winning the cup last year with the Condores team, which was amazing. So I used the games against him just to rest players because I knew that I didn't have a chance to win, to beat him regardless.
That's clever thinking because that helped you win the cup.
It did, because then it meant I could put my strongest team out in the cup. It was very close. I got very close to getting relegated in that Silver League, which I think that's the difference this year is that the 3 teams that have come up are nowhere near as strong as the 2 teams that have left the league.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a little bit more of a level playing field this season, which obviously is helping. But
no, it's funny. It's funny hearing you speak about your Flint team. It makes me think of Bob's Flint team when he's disappointed he's only winning 12-0 and stuff. It's
I'm pretty sure we have
Yes, they're in Spark this season, are they?
I think they must be now. It was in the last season he won Flint and he was winning 9-0 every game and he was moaning it wasn't enough. And
what do you guys think of the prevalence of the 5-back? Like, one, it seems to be quite good this season, and I'm seeing a lot of it. Like,
this is the best. Well, we obviously joined at the same time in November, and this is the best I've ever seen a 5-back. It's reasonably overpowered.
Did we lose Kev?
We've lost him. But I mean, just to kind of continue from what Kev was saying, I think he's been chatting to me about it because he's been testing with that 5. Is it the 5-3-1? Which
5-4-1.
5-4-1. That's it.
Yeah.
And I gave it a bit of a go, but I guess again, I think if you set your teams up for a certain formation and then a kind of formation appears as being like a really strong one, it makes it really difficult because my right back can't really play right wing back, so I have to lose -6, I think, on that overall. Everyone else can kind of play there. I mean, my left back is capable of playing left wing back, but it makes it difficult to pivot. But obviously, yeah, the results there. I mean, you've enjoyed it, haven't you, Kev? That 5 at the back.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I feel quite dirty, to be honest with you. It goes against everything that I want to do. It's not the way I want to play the game.
We've got chat hoping for one more goal for a 2-2. cheering on Basil.
Come on, Basil, one more. That's not the attitude, Ben. Come on, support the Ramble. Jesus Christ.
What's that 1,000 MFL, Kev?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you he's not getting it. So,
what you're guaranteeing there's going to be
I'm guaranteeing no, we're going to win this game. I'm just guaranteeing it. Yeah, sorry boys, I got cut off there again, but yeah, I was just saying about the 5 at the back. It's since we've joined in November, it's the strongest I've ever seen it, and it's incredibly strong. I think the biggest thing with this engine is either crossing or through balls from width. And with the 5 at the back, you've got the wing backs and you've got the wide midfielders that can do that. So it's like it doubles up on what I see as a strength for this engine. So and then defensively, the AI is incredible for it as well. So yeah, it's very, very strong this season. I think Sid's been caught using it once or twice as well.
Yeah, I tried both 5-4-1 and 5-2-3 as well, and yeah, it's definitely OP. I mean, I think the power curve shifted from 3 at the back to 5 at the back. That's what it feels like this season.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, I mean, from a player market perspective, I've seen the left wing backs and right wing backs without any secondary positions being really underrated. Oh shucks, mate.
Oh, Ben is rubbing his hands
no.
together right now.
What's worse is I've just seen the final score as well.
I just did.
I won't spoil it.
So, I mean, the left wing backs and the right wing backs, there was barely a market for them. And center forwards was another one. And 3-4-2-1 seems to be doing really well this engine too.
Yeah,
So
that's a really strong formation, which is funny because it's the only 3 at the back that's doing any sort of decent, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
So
3-4-3 is a bit of a struggle against a lot of opponents, but 3-4-2-1 is cooking this season. So yeah, it's an oddball. I mean,
yeah. But again, that's width, you know, 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1. It's all width. So
process.
Yeah, but whereas 3-5-2, you think to yourself that's width, but there's not 3 forwards up front as well as the width that you get with a 3-4-3 and a 3-4-2-1. So yeah, that's definitely making an impact.
Who's got a game coming up after this one?
I do. I've got one now. It's just kicked off actually.
We need one with a bit of advance warning for the guesses.
Yeah. Next one would be God, let's not do the dandies. That'll be a shambles. That's against Duff, so that's top of the league.
I got one in 14 minutes. The blank cost one.
Fun enough, we should do this one in 20 minutes for me. Could do Sid's one first, but I'm playing Black MFC2, and he's a 5-4-1 guy as well. So he's a 5 at the back.
See what I mean? If I clicked on live now at the bottom of the screen, it would bet the game would be essentially finished. So it runs slowly. I don't know why, but
it's close this game though. I can't see the stats, so it might not be as close as it looks on the.
I tell you what, wait until you see the stats at the end of this game.
Even or very heavily one way.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Did anyone win the MFL?
no one had.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Unfortunately not, but it just means we can do another game with some guesses.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my silver ones at 20-10, so I know there's a few before that, but there's always that one as well.
Love that, Billy. Love that.
Yeah, just on the wing backs, the left wing back and right wing back and centre forward point, Sid. I know when I first started, when I first joined, I think there was only a few kind of teams that used them. I think Wilbert was probably one of the main ones when I first started playing. I think all of his teams were 5 at the back, left wing back, right wing back, centre forward. 3-all as well. 88th minute. Whereas keep watching and is there a dramatic late winner for somebody?
Yeah, just keep watching, boys. Big Wilbert has to play 5 at the back though, because he's got about 30,000 players that he has to accommodate. So
well, that is true.
There is that, you know.
What the hell?
What?
Crazy game. Crazy game.
Look at that. He had 5 defenders around him. He still got a ball off to another guy who was also covered. And
yeah,
that was a cross, right?
That was
You need to bring the
cross,
team
yeah.
in for some defensive training tomorrow, mate.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. But I just sent the stats to Kodak, and we've had double the shots and more on target than he's had total shots. And we're going to lose this game. So
I recognise that centre half as well that you've got. Is it the one? Is that one of yours, Sid? Abdul Fatah.
Abdul, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we had 18 shots, 10 on target. He only had 9 shots in total. 18 shots, 10 on target, and only scored 3 goals.
7 saves for the goalkeeper. That's great.
All right, what have we got? We need something around.
So yeah, sorry boys, sorry everyone that guessed.
We've got the Wyverns. Should we watch the Wyverns?
Yeah, let's get Wyverns on.
Yeah,
That'd be funny if Jimbo's still around as well.
Which is about 5 minutes away as well. So get your guesses in for the Wyverns. Who are they playing tonight? Wait for it to come up. They're playing Meditation.
Do we want to do total goals maybe instead of?
Yeah, let's do total goals. Then I'll flip a coin, or I'll blind draw a skittle at my bowl. We've got 5 there, so yeah. Total goals in Jimbo's game: Winston Wyverns versus Meditation. So
form don't look good.
Get your numbers in the chat in before that game starts. Got 5 minutes. How many goals do you reckon, guys?
Just total goals for this one.
Yeah.
I reckon
6.
just by the rest of the games that we've watched so far, I'm going to say 7.
Yeah, you've got to remember, not every team is managed by Hoodwink.
True.
So go large.
11. How many were there in? There was 11 in mine. There was just 7 in yours, Kev.
Yeah.
I mean, the team's formation the form doesn't look great. 1 draw and 4 losses in the last 5. I reckon there's a good,
Who's going to take their time and analyze the games? That could do well if they do.
False 9. Interesting.
4-3-3 versus 4-4-2.
85 centre forward as well.
I'm sorry, Jimbo. I'm going to back the guy with the 4-3-3.
Yeah, the false 9's quite good this season. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. It is very, very good.
And I haven't seen much of the 4-4-2B, but
I hope Jimbo wins. Oh, he's in the chat as well.
Yeah, sorry, Jimbo. We're going to watch it.
I hope you win, Jimbo. I hope you win, mate.
I'm going to go 2-1 Jimbo. Since
I love that.
Couple of
Jimbo.
Quite a strong back line. Takes this 2-1.
He's captained his keeper as well. Oh, no, he's
don't watch it, please.
So Jimbo at the moment is... Oh, my God. It's actually a massive game.
Oh,
Jimbo is currently sitting plumb bottom.
Oh, man.
1 draw. He's got a
What's my
single
prediction?
solitary point, lost the last 5. So you got a draw first game, and it's been all downhill since then. Meditation aren't doing a hell of a lot better. They have got 4 losses, 1 draw, and then a solitary win. Big 6 points tonight, Jimbo.
That is a 6-pointer.
Keep the guesses coming in. Number of goals. We've got Olive. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. They've gone for 3. Olive Zakstra. Cups are more fun anyway. They are more fun. Yeah, they are.
So is there anything else what to speak about, boys? Or how's everyone getting on with the engine and all that good stuff? I think we've kind of covered it, actually, haven't we?
Right, before Jimbo's game kicks off, how long have I got?
Run away for a minute.
I'm just going to go and take a drink.
I'll wait till you come back and then I'll do the same.
You go. So who's he got? So Jimbo's got a 77 rated midfielder in there.
His right mid, I think I'd seen him on Twitter talking about his right mid. Drozd, however you pronounce it, has progressed, I think, pretty well this season. Yeah.
Androst. I was going to put in there, but I thought that would be a little bit of a dad joke.
Sid, when do you need to go?
I'm actually going to go now so I can get back in time for the diamond game.
Diamond game. Cool.
So
All
it
right,
should
I'm going to try and get a
20
substitute
minutes.
in. So you'll be 20 minutes?
Yeah. Should be
Cool.
about.
Mate, do you want to like completely log out so it goes to 3, and then I can stack us on one side? Then when you come back, we'll go back to the 2-on-2 on top of each other.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. See you in a bit, Sid.
See you guys in a bit.
Right.
Then there were 3.
There we go. Go on then, Jimbo. I'm rooting for you here.
Come on, Jimbo.
I think in future we'll know that 3 maximum is the best way.
Is it?
Well, I think so. Otherwise, like it's a bit, I don't know, my OCD, it makes it look a little bit weird, but I'm sure there's a way. I think Jimbo actually did put in, did DM me, so there is a way to do it, but you have to invite them individually and then place them individually on the screen. So I could do that. I need to have a play around with it. But anyway, we're struggling by, aren't we, today? So
yeah,
come on, the Wyverns. I'll cheer for you tonight, Jimbo. Maybe that'll help.
Because
Right, I'm just going to top off my drink, so no goals.
Right,
not yet.
Evening, Rookers. I really enjoyed the Yorkshire tea and XP. Have you seen that yet, Kodak?
I haven't, no. I'll be honest. I've been absolutely. I got home from work and I've jumped straight on here pretty much. So
you need to see it. It's right up your street as well. 3 Yorkshire lads just chatting shit about MFL. It's exactly what we want. It's what we love. You know,
whereabouts in Yorkshire? That's the big question.
Well, I believe there's 1 or 2 Leeds men in there at least. So Rookers will be able to tell us in the chat. He'll know.
Amazing.
But yeah, it's brilliant. They analyze tactics to go through their seasons. It's really good.
Nice. I'll go on. Thought that was there for Jimbo then.
Plus Yorkshire tea, it's the best tea in the UK. I mean
Yorkshire tea is the best tea in the world. Let's be honest. I don't think it's just the best tea in the UK.
Well, that's true. Although I had an argument with Hoodwink with this, but never mind. I wonder if he's still in the chat and he's listening.
Does he? I feel like Hoodwink could drink like PG tips or something.
I'm not going to out his tea choices. I'll let him do that when he comes in.
2 East Yorkshire.
No, absolutely, Bruce. Yeah, I love you boys. No. So 2 East Yorkshire boys, 1 West Yorkshire boy. Brilliant.
Well, yes, I'm West Yorkshire, so but I would agree Yorkshire tea is the best.
Yeah, no, I would buy Yorkshire tea. I don't no idea why, but
it's incredible tea.
I think my parents just buy it, and I've always liked a couple when I go back to my folks, so that's the one I always get.
Oh, it's amazing. So I was just praising the guys for Yorkshire tea and XP. It's a great show. Have you listened to both episodes yet?
Not both. I've listened to one. I would have listened to the other one today if I'd gone out, but it was pissing it down here, so I didn't go out. But I'll definitely be listening to the next one. Yeah.
Aye, no good. You might get a surprise appearance soon. I've asked someone to come in as a sub for Sid. So, yeah, it'll be fun if he comes in. Right, I'm going to nip away as well, guys. I'll just be a minute. Are you staying on Kodak for a while?
Yeah, I can stay. I'll probably stay on and watch my... Oh, good save, Keeps. I'll probably stay on and watch my game in 10 minutes and then have to disappear after that, unfortunately. So
I'll be back in 5 or so. So it won't be that long. All right, boys. See you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
In a second.
It's very close, this. I'd love it. It is a big 6-pointer, this game.
It is end to end.
I feel like every game that's been on tonight has been more dramatic than any game I've watched of my own teams this season.
Apart from Dagood Hoodwink's game.
Yeah,
he loves it tight at the back.
Let's have a look. Oh, one of my...
You're right though. Last season there was a lot more free kicks scored, wasn't there? Like, it felt like 50% of the free kicks you were getting around the box were going in. And now I'm still getting loads on target, but the keeper's saving a lot more of them.
Yeah, I think like with direct free kicks, I think that's where I've noticed a big difference in the actual, I guess, the success rate of them. But I think even the ones where you get an indirect on the edge of the box, and you'd kind of, in previous engines, that'd be a really dangerous position to be in. Whereas this season, it just seems, like I say, I don't know if it's the keeper buff that we were talking about earlier potentially, or whether in general they've just not been quite as strong. But the keepers seem to just get to everything. And that's
I
crosses.
feel like they've buffed the keeper though this season because they wanted to get more shots away. Otherwise, there would have been 10-9 games all the time, which is, I guess, a bit more unrealistic. But
yeah,
there's got to be a trade-off somewhere, hasn't there? If they increase the number of shots, but
yeah, hoodwink indirect free kicks the worst they've ever been. Yeah, I would agree. But yeah, I mean, Jimbo as well on that, like long balls. I've seen that a few times now where there's like a long ball played through and the keeper kind of moves forwards as if he's going to come and almost collect it, and then just decides he isn't gonna, and the forward then runs through and they're in on goal. I've had a few conceded like that where they've just ran straight back, and the keeper, if they'd have set off, obviously in real life they'd have been there on the toes, but they can't. It's like they go, and then halfway they go, oh, actually no, I best not make, I missed, and then they just put themselves out of position. So it is frustrating, but yeah, Jimbo, yeah, they can't decide. No, I would agree.
it is tough trying to balance anything like that, though, isn't it? It's like trying to sort of find the balance in terms of like goals scored from indirect free kicks. But if you change that, then maybe it changes something else and you get fewer goals overall. But
God, that was close. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? It's almost like, I know when you look at like the player instructions, I think keeper is actually one of the areas that I actually don't really touch much, to be honest. I kind of either have them on balanced, or I mean, I went through a phase of having them on clear more often because I found that there was quite a lot of, it was coming back to a keeper and they'd try to play out from the back and pass straight to an attacker. But there almost needs to be like an instruction on your keepers that's more like, sweeper keeper, almost a little bit like Football Manager. You can tell them to come out and play out a little bit further, and that would maybe eradicate that indecisiveness when it comes to.
Yeah, they do. You don't really see that. Occasionally, you'll see them on sort of the edge of their own box, but they really don't leave their box that often, do they?
No.
In fact, I can't even think them ever leaving their box.
I don't think I've ever seen them leave the box, and I know that's probably.
Ooh.
I think you're slight. Oh yeah, that was good.
Oh yeah, I need to watch down here because this is the laptop. This is the stream everyone else is seeing, but.
Yeah, I mean, I think an instruction like that on, and I know they've obviously introduced new instructions the last couple of seasons, but I feel like on a keeper that might, it would eradicate that confusion between whether they come for a ball or not. It's almost like you said there, when the ball is played through, and it's just gonna kind of come through and almost stop just before the 6-yard line. They just stop. Sid, the 33-year-old, just scored. Of course he did. So this is someone Sid was talking to me about before the season. I think it's got to go down as one of the biggest bargains I've ever seen. I don't know. Did you see what he paid for him, for that player?
No.
So
I'm trying to think which one it was, because I know he bought one to replace a guy that I bought off him.
Yeah. So it was that guy, Freddie. He's called Freddie Fierro. He paid. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sid. I know you're in the chat, but I think he paid $80 for him when he was 84 rated, but he was 32 years old. And this season he's gone up +4, and he's now 87 rated, and he has 99 shooting.
To be fair, I do buy quite a lot of older guys. I try and get them before like the retirement symbol comes up, and you do play a bit of a lottery, but like the 87 rated keeper that I've got at the moment, like I bought for $140 or something like that.
Yeah.
This was like a couple of seasons ago when they were more, more expensive as well. And obviously he did get the retirement icon and retires this season. But, even so, it's sort of like that's sort of like that. That's $50 a season for an 87 rated goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And he was brilliant for me last season. He's been brilliant when he plays this season as well. So, I think that there was another guy who hadn't got the retirement icon, but he was already 33, and I honestly can't remember his name now. And I tried to buy him like the season. I ended up buying the guy off Colin off Sid, and I don't know. Just I really wanted that guy, and eventually the guy accepted another offer before I changed my offer to increase it. And ended up going after him. But I still think he hasn't got the retirement icon. He's like 35 now, and he's got 99 shooting as well.
Yeah, I mean, it were at the time. I mean, I've had plenty of conversations with Sid. I was like, I do not know how you managed to find that player for $80, because even at 84 rated, I mean, it was at the point where I had kind of made a similar decision to what you were just touching on there. Like,
come on! Oh, sorry. Watch this one.
How has that not gone in? That didn't even look like the keeper should have been anywhere near it.
He's been knocking on the door as well, hasn't he? But
come on, big 15 minutes. Here we go.
I'm back, boys.
He's back. Jimbo just missed it. 1-on-1, very close.
What's the score? Let's see.
No. I don't think anybody predicted no goals either.
Oh, no way. No, 72nd minute.
Oh, I thought that was going to go in then. Imagine that had gone in. And all the
Come on, Jimbo.
Yeah, it was trying to make that decision, I think, between... I had a lot of younger players that I bought for, quite a good chunk a couple of seasons ago, and they just weren't progressing. And then you look at some of these players, like the guys that Sid's picked up that are... How has that not gone in?
The thing is, though, Koda, well, me and Monkey have spoken about this on previous pods, and because they're younger, chances are they're not going to progress quickly because they're nowhere near that prime age. They're nowhere near the later stage of development. They haven't gained enough XP. So,
oh yeah, no, I agree. I think it was more the money side of it. I think if you weigh up how much you'd pay for, I think it's probably a little bit different now. But Perez, I think, is a good example. I got him out of one of the. Oh, how was that not gone in?
Perez was
it's not to be, Jim, though. It is not to be.
Yeah, Perez was. I got him as an 18-year-old out of one of the packs. Yeah. In fact, it was one of the drop packs, and he was kind of one of the. Jimbo, I'm so sorry.
I can't help but flinch every time I see them.
Come on, Jimbo.
Oh, that was. I don't know how you've not scored. And yeah, I mean, I think opt to just keep him because, like you say, he's he's now 22 or 23, I think, and he's starting to progress a little bit. But I debated selling him last season, I think, a few times, just because I could have used that money to buy 2 or 3, maybe 82, 83 plus slightly older fellas that would have helped me at that point in time in silver. But I'm glad I kept him.
Put it this way, you asked me my opinion about Perez, and this is it. I think he'll become a Lego. So it's up to you if you want to keep him, but that's my opinion. I think he'll get there.
Yeah, I think...
What's he at the moment?
He's just gone up to 80, but he was one of those players that I got him at 78. He was 18, but he had really good pace, really good shooting. He needed a bit of dribbling, and he just hasn't really done much in the last... I mean... He's gone up now. He's progressed this season up +1, but he's very close. He's got all the stats really. He just needs a bit of physical, bit of dribbling, but he's still only 23.
Come on, last minute winner. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. He's only 23, so loads of time.
And he's one of the lower one of the lower serial numbers as well. So his retirement should be. I've never seen a game like it.
Oh man,
it's allergic to the goal, isn't it? Come on, Jimbo. Come on, he needs the winner. Come on.
Free kick here. Come on. Keeper's claimed it. Oh.
Pain.
One more chance.
I've
look
just
at Jimbo.
realised that
Don't know what to say about that one.
the
I mean,
Dandies
like,
are on.
I can't believe he didn't win.
Oh yeah, right. My silver game's kicking off.
What time?
The
Where's your silver
DJs are
game?
at half time.
Right, we'll do the next. We'll do like 2000 MFL on Sid's game, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You reckon he'll be a bit back for that? Right, your silver game. Did you say?
It is 20 seconds, but his team looks stronger than I was expecting it to be. So
Yeah, you could predict Kodaps for sure. It's just starting.
No, Kodap's silver game. It's Kodap's diamond game.
I wish I was in diamond.
Sid's diamond game.
Yeah,
I know it is.
but let's watch Joe's
Bring up the
game.
DJs for a few minutes if you like.
Which team is it, Joe?
It is the Condores. But you can put Kevs on. Put Kevs on. You've already put one of mine on.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, well, it's up to you. I mean,
Okay, well, what's
yeah,
the
it's
DJs
just kicking
instead?
off.
It's all right. We're 1-0 up.
Wins.
Come on. 2 minutes in. Oh no, it's been called offside.
Oh, man.
VAR.
I've
Yeah.
had that quite a few times, like in the last few days, and then nothing much.
Yeah, I think they don't make it very obvious that it's offside to start with.
Hair care routine. Love that, Ryan. Couple of bald domes on show.
Well, funnily enough, I got rid of all of this only about a couple of months ago. Fresh to the no hair crew.
We've got your game up now, Kev.
Bad timing.
Yeah. When this one's finished, we'll switch over to the Condores.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can you see the stats? This is what I'm saying though. 5-4-1 is just so overpowered. It's mental how good it is.
I didn't even see the formations. Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's too good. I was going to match him up 5-4-1 for 5-4-1, but I thought no, I'll go attacking. I'll try a 4-3-3 here. I'm just going to get 1-0, park the bus kind of game.
Christ.
That's very true, Jimbo. It's not a loss. Yeah. And you're welcome to the game on. But sorry, I mean, I can't believe he didn't win that game. Like, hit the bar, hit the crossbar, hit the post. Goalkeepers made some point blank saves. There's some absurd misses. I trust you. Like me, you're better in the second half of the season. So let's hope both of us absolutely rise at the table. You're going to win the league, Jimbo. You heard it here first.
Right, I would say switch to Condoras. You're not missing anything with that DJ's game, that's for damn sure.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to be missing a right lot here.
Is it half time in your game?
30 minutes at the moment, but we're not doing too well on the old stats currently. So keeper's keeping me in it. I've captained him and he is actually making some saves, which is lovely. Go on. Yes, 1-0. That one wasn't offside. Oh, Kev's gone again.
Oh, yeah. I thought he'd gone quiet.
It's that dodgy hotel Wi-Fi.
I mean, to be fair, it's better than when he phoned up on his mobile phone from his car. He was driving around trying to get a better signal in the car. The phone was just in his lap. So all he was like the bottom of his face and just like hear noise, and then occasionally he would try and say something. But
I lost you again.
yeah. Were you talking still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you went a few minutes ago.
Oh, damn. Sorry, boys.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I was just laughing at Ryan's comments. I know he's taking a piss, but the great thing is that the joke's on you boys with hair, because I just have a shower and get out. You know, it takes me 5 minutes. There's no shampoo. There's no messing about. It's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. I shave it. You know, I deliberately shave it because it's just so much easier.
What I will say is when we flick over to my game, my keeper has currently made 9 saves and is on a 9.2 rating in the 45th minute.
I've never seen a 10 rating on a keeper. In one of my games, my keeper got a 9.9, but never a 10.
I'm incredibly lucky to be one up in this game. So we
I assume it finishes 1-0 then, does it?
Yeah, it does. DJs does.
Oh, there we go.
Unlucky, Kev.
Yeah, shocker, unfortunately.
I need to close some of these. We've got Kev, Dandies. No, don't need that. Don't need
the Dandies are holding their own.
Don't need that. There we go.
Up against top of the league, Duff.
How did they do?
0-0 in the 68th minute. Kicks off same time as Kodaps. Yeah, Duff's team's incredible. Top of the league, full of 88s and 89s. So in silver.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, mad team.
Come on. Louis Marshall.
Come on, the Gondores.
He was only about, I think he was $110. He was one of my older players that I bought a season and a half ago.
Nice.
One of my favourite ones was a midfielder I bought. I think it was like $60, and he was already 31. So the guy's obviously a bit worried he would retire. Didn't retire. He's gone +3 since then, and now he's and now we've got Bob tuning in.
Hey, there he is.
There, Bob.
There's
How's it going, guys? How's it going, guys?
Hey, how are you?
Bad, yeah. You have to make it a little bit smaller so we can see that. Are you you're out and about then, I assume? So how are you feeling about your game this evening?
I have no idea, man. I'm gonna flip a coin, and if it lands on tails, I'm still not gonna win. You know, I mean, what are you gonna do? So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I just dropped my first points in silver all season on a last-second goal. Lost that one, so I'm a little frustrated with that. But hey, what are you gonna do?
It's been a hard season.
Diamond. You've got a attractive-looking game in Diamond there, Bob, against 3X.
Yeah, he's very defensively sound though. So I've been struggling to score. If I can't get some goals, and if I can't win this game, I'm in some serious trouble, guys.
It's so tight, though. So tight.
It is, but you have to win these games. I mean, you know, it's right now I'm struggling to create. I'm struggling to get the ball in the net. You know, outside of a few games where I was really dominant, everything else has kind of gone to hell. So, and I just don't understand what's going on, and I'm just messing with things. I mean, I think I ran like 50 test matches against like BFC Barcelona the other day because I just wanted to start from fresh. I just reset everything and just ran stuff, and I was like, wow, I am just not good at this game right now. So I don't know, man. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. But I mean, losing with my silver team is unacceptable, Kev. You know that team is loaded and it's getting progression.
Yeah, but variance, variance will get you sometimes. We're losing Bob as much as you've lost me, I think.
And I've just conceded as well, so that's going to make the last
nightmare. But yeah, no, Bob, I mean, your game against Sid, that was a coin flip because you guys have got so much flexibility to change formations. So you can't beat yourself up about that.
Well, I mean, so my issue there is like 4-2-4 is fine, but 4-2-4 in past engines has been susceptible at the back, right? Like it's when you don't have a midfield, it's very difficult to slow down a counterattack or slow down a build-up. Mm-hmm. And what we saw in that match is it's not like my team is a silver level team playing in diamond. My team should have been able to get the ball at least once or twice. and do any sort of build up to the midfield, because my midfield, I mean, my worst card's like a 93 in there with an ultimate. Like, so the fact that I never had the ball and was never able to build up any offense whatsoever is what made my head really, really hurt. You know, because you only need one or two good opportunities, and it's just kind of how it goes. So it feels like at times the midfield right now is the biggest headache in my eyes, because number one, when my guys get the ball in the midfield, they are just passing it to other teams. I mean, I think on one of Jimbo's streams, they're like, it's like watching a Flint team and as my team is just kicking the ball back to the other team. I was like, what the hell are you morons actually doing? You know, it felt like they were Southampton. You know, they're just like, I can't believe we're here. Let's just kick the ball, see what happens. So that was frustrating. And so when that stuff happens, there's no build-up, because I have to build through my midfield in any sort of 4-2-1-2 narrow. And like, it just, when you can't, you can't. And so I don't know what's going to happen today. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'm also really excited about it.
I'm really excited. We've got 2 Diamond managers on just in time for the Diamond games.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I need this one. Sid pounded me. And I mean, let's be honest. Like, Kev, I was expecting to lose to Scrub. I thought I played pretty hard. A 1-0 loss. You know, again, I didn't create any offense though, so I'm really struggling with the attack tendencies and getting my offense generated against better teams. And I think part of that is that a lot of offense. I know you guys were talking about crosses earlier, but a lot of offense this season is based off of pace wide. And if you don't have pace wide, you're kind of in trouble. So
yeah,
it's just one of those things where, you know, Sid used his wingers well, and he comes down the side, and it's hard to pin yourself so deep that you can't get the ball behind you. But I mean, right now in Diamond, if the ball gets behind you, you're in trouble. And so it's like, how do you figure out that math to stop Sid's wingers or Scrub's wingers from circling around behind you, or Big Will's, and then getting one of those crosses that, even though they all suck, a couple of them hit their mark and one of them goes in. So, because
and that's what I meant about crosses, Bob. You know, they're not all accurate, but the ones that hit well. You know.
Yeah.
And Sid obviously took a gamble in that game. He went wingers, and we all chat amongst each other, and we know now this engine that width beats narrow. You know, wide beats narrow. So yeah, it's just the way it is, this engine, unfortunately. And it was a gamble. It's a 50-50 because you can both play different formations.
Well, and it was funny because Sid and I were talking during the match. He goes, "Oh shit, you're in narrow. I'm in so much trouble." And then I didn't touch the ball for more than like 2 highlights, and I was like, "What is happening here? My head hurts."
Yeah, I mean, everything that we knew about the meta up until last season, it's like starting from scratch all over again. Right? I mean, I never in a million years thought a 4-2-4 would work in Diamond. I rolled it like 2 games on the trot, and it worked like a charm. So I'm facing like 5 midfielders or 4 midfielders, and I still had the bulk of the possession, created a lot more chances. Not logical, but again, I think the meta has definitely drifted towards the winger formation and fullbacks as well.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Bob's coming and going.
My biggest issue right now is around the fact that with the addition of the attacking tendencies, it's like the engine has been completely rewritten. So things that have worked the past 3 seasons, you're starting from scratch at this point. I mean, I have my 4-1-2-1-2 narrow working pretty well. I mean, I want to match Diamond 6-0 with it, but that formation is nothing like the formation.
We're losing you, Bob.
Well, it looks like the Condores are going to get another win in silver.
Brilliant, mate. Yeah, I've been watching. That's a brilliant win for you. 3-1.
I think that might take me up to second.
It does, yeah.
Well done.
The dizzying heights of second.
Right, we've got Sid's game and got Bob's game. We've got Sid's game in 10 o'clock, I assume, isn't it?
In 6 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so get your guess in. Number of goals in the game. So we'll try it one final time. Otherwise, we're going to have to find out another way to give out stuff. Yeah.
We should have played Guess the Formation. That would have been fun for
I need to jump off as well, guys. So I will follow along your game, Sid. I'll watch along, but I need to jump off here. So
no worries, man.
Good to see you. We'll get you back on in future.
Thank you for having me. We'll speak soon.
Cheers, man.
Take care.
From 5 to 3. Wow.
We've still got
Still got Bob on.
I'll disconnect him. I don't know whether he's on there. So then I can fiddle them around. So put your guesses in. Total number of goals in Sid's game. This is now for 2,000 MFL. Club Pack will do for a comment, and I'll do a comment picker tomorrow.
Brilliant.
We'll have to think of a better way to do it next time. But
yeah, there's a few ideas. I mean,
oh no,
go with whoever
coming back in.
Hey, there he is. You okay, Bob? You hear us?
I don't think you can. Can you hear us, Bob?
You hear us?
Right.
Sure if you can.
So,
are we gonna? Which game are we sharing? Is it Sid's?
Yeah, Sid's. Yeah.
For the guesses, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Switch that off. Kev's off. Sid's.
It's a lovely place, Bob. Looks nice.
MFC Roma. So Sid is currently in second in the league. He's playing MFC Roma mid-table.
Baggioko. I fancy your chances there, Sid. I must admit.
He's got this 4-1 working like a charm for him. So
well, that's kind of where I fancy you, because I know that you would have worked to find a counter to that, and this will kind of tell us how you get on with that.
This is gonna be a fun game.
And Bob's got a big game as well against 3X. They're down near the bottom. So
Pack drop alarm. couple of weeks early.
That's next week. A week today. It came round that quick. Crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Right, that's Bob's game. So we've got that one up. Sid's game. So Sid, you have gone with Bob has left us permanently. A minute.
5-4-1.
Yeah.
My man. No, that was my game. Oh, you have went 5-4-1, have you?
I went with 4-2-3-1.
Ah, okay.
I did that last night actually, and got an upset win as well.
You did, yeah. All your backups, and it was 5-0 or something. You won, wasn't it? Was it 5-0, David? You won.
Yeah, crazy win. I haven't looked at my game tonight. I don't want to know what the result was. Things didn't go well in like a couple of my games already this evening, so I'll have a look with behind like peeking fingers or something afterwards.
I'm gonna go check, but I promise I won't spoil it.
No, don't look. I don't want to know.
Okay, I won't look. I promise.
I'm about to tell.
I won't look.
Right,
Hey, Bob's here. Can you hear us, Bob? You're muted, I think, if you can't hear us. Still can't hear you.
Right, there we go. So we've got Sid's game up, and then I can flick between and have a look at Bob's game as well. But it is Sid's game,
Sid.
total goals. So we've got Ryan Walter in there. Guessing 4. Got Bruce is going for 2.
Get your guesses in, guys. Keep guessing if you want to win all this MFL.
Ryan 4. Bruce 2. Amrezy is going with 3. It's probably a better way to do it. I'm going old school with pens. Ben, I hope you're right, Ben, because I don't know what I can face another low scoring game. Got Tom Brimson, 2 goals. We have got Root, 5. Kodap. He's not on the stream anymore, so he's gone.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. It's quite clever, is it? He leaves his stream time in the MFL, like that.
Is Bob staying away now? I want to know, because every time I go to reformat the picture, and then he disappears, and then he appears again, as if by magic. But I think we'll have to ban people coming in from phones for the future.
Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry. I didn't know.
Right, Sid. Good luck, mate.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, if you're watching, good luck to you as well.
It's exciting.
All righty, let's go. Come on.
Well, I need to watch it on this, otherwise I'm going to sort of spoil the celebrations again. So.
Starts with an unsuccessful cross right off the bat.
Yeah, just after we were talking about them being overpowered.
Yeah.
For me, they still are. It's just volume. You just got to keep going.
Yeah, I know. I definitely think they're more. Like, you just see more goals scored from them this season, don't you?
100%. Now, obviously, it's, a lot of them are unsuccessful. A lot of them are still wayward. But it's probably the best I've ever seen crosses, this engine.
Look, yeah.
It's all goes quiet with the Diamond games. Like, it's a series now. It's like the Premier League.
Chris is in the chat, Mr. Monkey. So I was just saying that I gave him a shout out earlier to check out his website, MFL Stats.
Yeah. Can you tell him to put on fastest goal and if I've got the award? 11 seconds. At least I'm winning something.
I'll message him actually. I'll explain that to him. Yeah, I'll see what he says.
But yeah, I don't know where that.
Come on. Let's go. Nice.
Gonna win the league. We're gonna win. Now
Brilliant.
you gotta believe, Sid. Now you gotta believe.
I keep saying it. I've said it for ages. You and Bob are going to be just fine.
Yeah, no, I think both will be just fine. Yeah, definitely.
I'm so convinced because you work hard. You've got options to change tactics and formations. I'm absolutely convinced that you'll be fine.
It's faster progression than expected, but yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun.
Are you sacrificing the cup this season, Sid, or are you trying to go for that as well?
No, I think probably tomorrow is going to be the last go. I mean, if I don't win games tomorrow, then I'm gonna call it a day and just
assume you're in the Titans, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, 1 loss and 1 draw in Titans so far. Ooh.
Another cross.
Another cross. A shout out to White House. I mean, he loaned me his right wing back, and he's been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That was close.
What were your expectations? Like, honestly, what were your expectations coming into the season? Like, where did you think survival? Were you hoping for mid-table? Did you think maybe you could challenge the top?
No, I mean, I would still say survival. Still, I mean, best case scenario was going to be like 7th or 8th. And I was hoping to just get out of the playoff spot for relegation. And it didn't start off great either. I mean, I was...
No, it was Bob that started off hot, wasn't it? He got 2 wins immediately, yeah.
Yeah, and I dropped points both against the 11th and 12th projected teams too. Both were draws. And I'm the 10th projected team. So I was like, oh, this is going to go down to the wire for relegation. But sadly, things started picking up since then. Oh, a lot of crosses, spam crosses, both sides.
Watching Bob's game as well. Wow.
Yeah, I'll flick over to that just so we can see like the score. I don't know whether is it half time in that one yet?
61st minute.
Oh, it's in the second half already.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
it's running fast.
It's an exciting game as well.
Ooh, oh, he's playing 3x today.
Yes,
5-4-1. I'm assuming, yeah.
absolutely. 5-4-1-D.
Who's running that? What 3x?
3x.
3x, yeah. Bob's went, well, will I tell you? Or do you want a surprise? Or
Well, I've just switched over to Bob's, but for some reason it's about miles back. Oh, there we go. Right, 2
so, yeah,
all.
Bob's 4-1-4-1. Bob's went. And yeah, it's 2-all.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, both. Let's
Right,
see.
Sid's game's back up. Right, let's get 2 wins, both of
So
you.
1-0 at half time for Sid. Good.
1-0. I guess 3x. That's the game you need to win, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the 11th projected team.
But he's got such a good team. I mean, every player is 90 plus, and he's playing a meta formation.
And
Or
he's
my
got
opinion
2
is-
amazing wing backs from Scrub.
Yeah, he's got an incredible team. So
Are there
it's
no
almost like
boys this
no
season?
game. Sorry, mate. What was that?
And no whipping boys this season.
No, there's no diamond heists, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Marseille is kind of weak or comparatively weak, but
Yeah.
even him, I think he got like 3 draws, I believe, up until now. So there's definitely no team conceding like 20, 30 odd goals like the previous season. So every game is a sweat.
But yeah, I mean, there's no shame if you can't beat 3x because he's
Yeah,
playing.
no,
one
I
of
thought
best
they were the
players.
whipping boys. I didn't realise.
No, they've got an amazing team and an amazing formation as well.
Do you want to keep us in the loop of their match?
Yeah, 3x. I'm watching it just now.
What's
Yeah,
the
18.
score now in that one?
Still 2-2, 88th minute.
Come on, Bob. Get a winner.
Come on, Bob. Last minute goal. 4 minutes added on.
It's so even. I mean, XG wise, shots wise, it's
Finished.
here too.
Unlucky, Bob.
Oh, unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Shaded the stats as well. Probably deserved to win it. That's a shame.
As we've been saying all night, though, the 5-back formations are quite strong, aren't they? So
Yeah, very strong.
Not easy to crack them.
Well, I lost the one with the Degens in silver. I went and tried a 4-3-3, but lost a 5-4-1, 1-0. So
Kev, 4-2-4 is the way. Just barge in with 4 attackers against the 5 defenders.
well, I
You're
tried
right.
that last night
You're
with
right.
one of my teams, and they got hammered 5-0.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Bob's just made a comment in chat, and he's right. It's the wing backs crossing that makes them strong. But it's
Yeah.
not only that; it's the wide midfielders as well. Because you've got the wing backs overlapping, you've also got the wide midfielders just bombing in crosses all the time,
Yeah.
and it's insane how strong it is. And then defensively, you've got 5 at the back, so the defensive AI is incredible as well.
Yeah, you have both the LMRMs and the wing backs on high freedom, then yeah, you'll generate a lot of chances.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Oh, man.
So yeah, I can imagine some people will try and pivot mid-season into either wingers or 5 at the back or both.
Yeah, if you got cash to invest, buy the left and right wing backs. Same with the wingers as well. Could easily.
Well, I've got 2 right wing backs, but no left wing backs, so it makes it a little bit awkward at the moment. I keep getting upset. I used to be upset every time I packed them as well, but now maybe not. If they're going to be like 5 backs, going to work for a couple of seasons.
As we were saying earlier with Kodak, what you want ideally is one that can play both, a left and right, in one player. Because as you said earlier, previously, David, if you've got a left back and a right back and then one that can play both, you're only having 3 players for the 2 positions.
Yeah.
And it makes nice, easy rotations.
Like a left back, right back, and then a left back and a right back, and they just like constantly cycle through.
But that player that can now play left back, right back, or left wing back, right wing back is golden. He's probably worth a fortune mid-season,
Oh, yeah. I wonder how many players there are with that kind of profile, though.
Probably not too many.
Rarity, yeah.
You wouldn't think so. Kodak found one at 30 years old on the market. I've got one that's sort of 23-year-old. So he'd probably be worth quite a bit. He's an 81 rated 23-year-old, so he'd be worth quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. I would gladly even gamble on the 30-year-old if he has that kind of profile.
Totally. Well, he doesn't even have the retirement sign, so definitely worth gambling.
Yeah.
But I think he was quite expensive because he didn't have the retirement sign. Come on, Sid. See it out, mate.
Ooh.
10 more minutes. Come on.
Ooh, red card.
Ooh. Okay, that kind of makes me rest easy.
Who got the red card?
Roma.
Right back, I guess.
I'm looking between 2 screens, and it must have happened when
Yeah, it was his right back.
Perfect. That's what you want. Hopefully.
Let's not tempt fate.
No, exactly.
Just injury time now.
He's picking up quite a few yellow cards now as well.
Yeah. Just one more attack, I guess.
Congratulations. Well done.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Nice.
That was solid.
Let's have a look at the stats.
Look at the stats. Good lord. This is a proper Simeon ball from me.
Look at that. 5 shots, 4 on target.
Yeah, brilliant. That's kind of what you picture a diamond game to be. Really tight, not many shots.
Yeah, point.
Clinical. Oh, that league is so tight. So tight.
Oh, giant top now. Oh, wow. It is tight.
14 points.
Well done. You're joint top. Well done, mate.
Guess who won the MFL?
Oh, yeah. Who won it?
Was there a one?
Bob.
Yeah.
You're joking.
No.
Oh, man.
Bob went for 1. Oh, did Will go for 1 as well? I have to scroll back up in a sec.
Let's have a look. Bob absolutely called it. 1-0 to Sid.
Did Will put 1 as well?
Will said 1 goal as well, though.
Okay. Right.
So what's that, 1,000 MFL each, or how?
Yeah, should we do 1,000 MFL each?
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. Will, Bob, obviously I know. Will, find me or Kev on Discord and whack us a message and give us your manager name and stuff like that. And then, Bob's saying he doesn't need it. So, Bob, can we give it all to Will?
There you go. That's very generous to you, Bob.
Unless Will is Ronan in disguise.
No, that's Wilbur.
That's Big Wilbur.
That's Big Wilbur. Yeah, he just played Dio.
I don't need it either. Big Wilbur. Sorry, Will.
That is Big Wilbert as well.
All right. All right. I'm gonna be 2 draws from the comments on the video afterwards. One for a club pack and one for MFL. Can't believe we couldn't give anything away during the stream, but yeah. So when the videos streams end, put comments on the video. Funniest. What should we do? I'll do random picker. So just put a comment in there, okay?
Yeah, random picker. Yeah.
Like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. Next time, we'll try and have less people phoning in from phones. We'll try and have more people with decent internet connections, and we'll be having 3 maximum. So we're not covering the screen like a bunch of buffoons. But yeah, no.
It
Brilliant night. Ended out well, didn't it? Anyway, it's great to see. Bob not lose, Sib win, Kodak got the win. Who else? Ramble did not
lost.
Ramble lost.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We could afford the loss. We're top of the league, so it's all good.
But yeah, great show. Cheers for everybody for tuning in, and we will be back. Maybe not straight away, but we'll definitely be back next week streaming the Ramble. It just may not be an evening one, maybe doing it lunchtime again, and then maybe we'll try and fill in, or like when Jimbo's not got streams going on. But yeah, appreciate everyone for joining us, and we shall be back next week.